Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jose. I am the Paladin, and Happy New Year to all of you. Another year to bring the smiles, laughter, and pain to all of your beautiful faces. Hope you guys are having a very good year with your friends and family. I need friends. Anyway, since we're in the new year, I want to make a video to celebrate with all my beautiful paladins by giving you all a very special present. Assuming you're not an asshole. Regardless, I think it's time for me to get to the point of the video and talk about something that I like in the YouTube landscape. Countdown videos! Huh? Yeah, for all you guys who don't know, I am a sucker when it comes to countdown videos for what entries have in the list to see what's good, what's bad, and what's very interesting to witness what entry takes the #1 spot on the list. Whether it's anime, cartoons, movies, novels, porn, the possibilities are endless! I also make countdown videos on my channel focusing on Sonic the Hedgehog to the point where you suffer a severe case of what the f syndrome. But I'm getting ahead of myself here. Anyways, since this is the new year and I like to play off my video games, to that context, I want to make a countdown video on my favorite snow levels in video games. Now, I understand that not everyone likes snow levels, and that's fine. I won't judge you, maybe. But before I do, I just want to say that this whole list is going to be, and I haven't said this in a long time, my opinion! So please don't be triggered if some snow levels you like in video games didn't make it on my list. Also, I never got a chance to say this, but this whole list will contain spoilers for most of these games. So if you guys haven't played these games but don't want to be spoiled, get off the video! So without further ado, let's begin the video, shall we? You want to know something? One of the things I want to do for this new year is to spend time with my friends and family and eat massive hordes of food. Well, how would you feel about eating food while climbing up a massive mountain while having a goat knocking your ass off the ground? You get a Pac-Man, that's what! Okay, for real though, it's about time I talked about this yellow ghost-eating f***wad on this channel. Pac-Man has been an iconic character in video game history, even though he has certain drawbacks. But let's be honest, his games are goddamn fun, and this game is no exception. Pac-Man World 2. This game is considered to be the best in the Pac-Man World trilogy, and I can see why. The level design, the fun gameplay, the classic references, the fruit swaying give the juice to my lovely Miss Pac-Man. Oh, this game is great, but not as fun as when you enter the ice level in the game, Ice River Run. This level you have to climb up the mountain because the ghosts are causing a ruckus more than my own parents screaming at each other. So it's up to Pac-Man, the little yellow fetus, to put a stop on the ghosts. In this level, you climb up the mountain while collecting many fruits along the way to get that sweet 100% completion. It does have some fun elements in the mix, like bouncing off these springboards, becoming small for a short time to crawl inside the cave. There's also a small mini game where you collect dots in order to win the game while munching down on ghosts to please my vor fetish. And also, this level allows us to use the awesomeness that is, of course, the Red Roll attack. This ability allows us to actually run up enemies and jump long gaps, assuming you stick the landing. While this level is actually fun, I do have my issues. One of them is that this level can sometimes drag on due to its length, and it's mainly due to this special river, which isn't hard, but if you want to complete this level 100%, you're gonna have to eat all the fruits and the dots in here, but it can be annoying, especially when it comes to this stupid ice sliding floor, and these goddamn Red Roll ramps are a pain in the ass. I get why they are needed in order to learn the Red Roll attack to bust a cap on these suckers, but Jesus H Chips Ahoy, these dudes do not play around, and these motherfuckers can push you away if you're not too careful, which is why it's hella more satisfying to strike them back and beat them with my own ass. Go to that at context. Regardless, this is why this level is low on the list, but the level is pretty fun and has a decent challenge. Although if I see another one of these rams in my sight, I'm cooking them for my next Thanksgiving dinner. Do you want to know what I hate the most? Working during the holidays. Like, bitch, come on! I want to spend time spend time with my family, not work my ass off! But you know what I do? I call some of my friends to deal with that for me. Want to know what they work on? Well, they do paperwork, police work, and shoot down robots without a care in the world. Whoa! Mega Man X4, the best game in the whole Mega Man X series that puts X7 in the pits of lava. Okay guys, before I continue on, I have something to say, and you guys may not like this, but I'm not a huge Mega Man fan. Yes, I know, shoot me. Personally, I like the characters and I like the locations and artwork, but the gameplay, I kinda mixed on it, honestly. Mostly because I suck at them. Oh, but when it comes to Mega Man X, that's a completely different story. The gameplay is fast, the stories are dark and interesting, and the music in the series is... Oh yes, this shit is amazing, but nowhere near amazing as the 4th entry in the series, Mega Man X4. So anyways, let's begin with the game's story. The game focuses on a group known as Repliforce who tends to fight against the Reploids thanks to goddamn Mr. Clean. So it's up to the two main characters, X, the ball-busting bastard who sounds like a woman coming out of the closet, and Zero, the badass maverick hunter who slices, dices, and also... What am I fighting for? Yeah, that. To stop the Rebel Force from destroying everything in their path. And this comes in full circle when you enter the Snow Base. Here you play as either X or Zero to enter the base to shoot or slice down mavericks in your way. This level has a lot of it. Ice floors, strong blizzard, icy spikes, ice baby. This later leads us to a mid-boss fight against the Ice Claw known as the Izard. What? Don't worry, it's not that hard. Just aim your attacks carefully, avoid the icicles, don't let them grab you by the... and you win the fight. No biggie. This is where we enter Act 2 of the Snow Base. Here, there are more enemies in the way and you also have to break ice blocks out of the way. Nothing has changed in this level, but I will say with clear confidence that the Snow Base is actually fun. This leads us to the end of the level where we fight against the main boss of the Snow Base, Frost Walrus. This dude may look like an easy target, but don't be fooled. He can slide all over the floor to cover some ground, and he also has the ability to jump real high, which gives you a very hard time. Frosty here can even breathe ice and spit ice projectiles at you like a rapper from the hood, but when you finally have the courage to beat his ass down, you earn his weapon from the fight. For X, he has the Frost Tower, and for Zero, he has the weapon with the name that's so long that I'm not gonna try and pronounce it correctly, so yeah, f*** off. Bottom line, the Snow Base is actually pretty good, and I actually had a fun time with it. You know, the Mega Man games may not be so bad after all. Maybe I'll go back to play some of the old Mega Man games someday. Never mind, Mega Man sucks, this franchise is dead. Man, in times like these, I just want to go outside and play in the snow, make a beautiful snowman, have snowball fights, and be a fat-ass polar bear racing in the Grand Prix with my motherfucking plumber. Oh, come on, guys, it's me, Mario. Okay, but for real, Mario has had lots of adventures from different areas. Bob-omb Battlefield, Gusty Desert, the Comet Observatory, Rule 34. This goddamn plumber never gives up to save Princess Peach from this sexy bodacious bastard. And one of those levels is of course Super Mario Odyssey's very own Snow Kingdom. So in this level, the Brood Owls, Topper, Spewart, Rango, and Lola Bunny are stealing the frosted cake for Bowser's wedding with Princess Peach, which he never invited me and now I'm offended. So the main goal here in the Snow Kingdom is to collect as many moons as you possibly can while exploring the entirety of the Snow Kingdom. This place is actually really fun. You have some cool mesh of platforming and exploration. You have different outfits to put on if you're going to explore the kingdom without having frostbite, capturing many enemies and using Cappy to control these so I can utilize their abilities. Oh, but one of the best highlights in this world is the boss fight against Rango, who is honestly not that hard to beat actually, and who can forget the Bound Bowl Grand Prix? Seriously though, having to be a Chivalrin while having my fast race against other Chivalrin to win first place is an absolute spectacle. Kiss my diabetes ass, you pricks! Oh my god, I had fun in this kingdom. Sadly, what puts this level down a bit on my list is that the world feels a bit plain, especially when it comes to exploring the place. And when you finally beat Bowser and go back to collect more power moons, it becomes boring having to collect each moon in this place. Wait, how many moons this kingdom has? Oh my god! Okay, let's try to have a little break from this. I need to calm my nerves from all the stress I took for collecting those damn moons. Now it's time for me to relax and... Warning, warning, an explosive device has been planted in an unknown planet 5 minutes before the planet is destroyed. What? That planet is one of Eggman's snow bases! Oh hell no! Bad Nix, I need to make a quick call! Get the furries on the line. Okay, I need to tell you guys something. I loves Star Fox. I mean, who doesn't? It's a very fun series, and Star Fox 64 is no exception. In this game, you play as Fox McCloud, who is joined with his furry group members Falco Lombardi, Peppy Hare, and Froggy to stop the evil Andross from destroying the Lilat system. And one of the most iconic moments in the game is, of course, the main level, Planet FICHINA. In this level, Andross's forces have taken over the base, so Fox and the rest need to stop them. You need to shoot down as many enemies as you can throughout the entirety of the level. However, Rob later informs you that a bomb has been planted in the base. I mean, it's not all that bad. Piss. Okay, so you finally beat the enemies, they go over and take care of the bomb, but then...
Can't let you do that, Star Fox.
Oh my god, it's Star Wolf! Rivals of the legendary Star Fox here and now going to kick my ass? These beautiful bastards are a force to be reckoned with. Wolf, Leon, Pigma, and Disappointment hold nothing back, and having a history with the Star Fox crew makes things a whole lot interesting in terms of their rivalry. FICHINA has it all: a good setup, action-paced gameplay, the Star Wolf boss fight, and lots of crazy fun. Too bad this level is only finished in less than, oh, I don't know, 5 goddamn minutes. What the fuck? Star Fox may be a strong team to take out some furries down a peg, but these suckers can't compare to one furry, one tiny robot, and an assload of weapons. Oh man, now we're cooking here, boys. I've always wanted to talk about the Ratchet and Clank series for a long time now. This series has been alive since 2002 and it's still kicking ass, like an abusive mother you want to shoot at with a gun. Back to Raccoon and Crunk. So in case you don't know, Ratchet and Clank on PS4 is actually an enhanced remake of the original game back on PlayStation 2, which was released back in 2002. It was also a tie-in to the Ratchet and Clank movie that was released along with the PS4 remake. Have you guys seen the movie? No? Good, it was whack. So what is the premise of this part of the game? Well, you see, Ratchet heads over to Batalia because the Star Watch defense post is under attack. So you need to stop these robotic pricks, break their body parts, and put them all into a grinder. This is where the real fun begins. The robots are very challenging and show no remorse, but with Ratchet and Clank's massive ass weaponry, that won't be an issue. Assuming you don't suck. No! As you keep going on with the level, the enemies will get tougher and tougher to destroy. This leads to the final line of defense for the Star Watch post, where you use a massive cannon to aim at the battleships and bring them down. This also adds some fun exploration to collect many bolts for cash, getting gold bolts along the way, and my personal favorite part of this level, the grind rail section. This part is so much fun and challenging that it puts this blue dingus to shame. Although this trespasser minigame here, whoever built this deserves a death penalty. God, I miss being a child. Drinking my juice, cutting school, going to the arcade, pooping my bed. I miss that shit, dude. But you wanna know what I miss the most? Going to the ski slopes and going skiing with my dinosaur! Yahoo! Despite not being as popular as the original Super Mario World on the SNES, I can't ignore the fun that I had with Yoshi's Island. This game is so underrated, but it still has a good following to the point that many Yoshi games came to the public and in their grandma's basement. Anyways, Yoshi's Island lets you take control of different colored Yoshis to drag baby Mario to find his brother Luigi to get home to their parents in time for their early ass whooping. And one of those levels in the original video game is none other than Stage 5-3. This level has you carrying baby Mario up the snowy mountain, having to slide and run like you're in the freaking Olympics. And it has some fun bits sprinkled into the mix. You have red watermelons that allow Yoshi to spit out fire at the ice blocks one by one like you're Godzilla. You also have a superstar which allows you to control baby Mario and having to jump and run very fast at your leisure. Run away, baby! Run away, baby! As you keep going, you also have the power to turn Yoshi into a goddamn helicopter to collect coins. Though for a short time. And in addition to that, you also have to climb up the ski lifts while jumping off a snowman and murdering their corpses. However, the biggest fun I had in this level, in my opinion, is where you end up with you and baby Mario riding down a ski mountain. This part is very fun to slide down this dildo mountain without a care in the world. Just be careful not to fall off this mountain, otherwise you guys will yeah, that. But if you guys are lucky, you'll end this level even with you getting 100% completion. Good job, Yoshi, you beautiful dinosaur. Now pay your goddamn child support! Ugh, God. I'm sweating all over my fur. Man, I need something to cool off. Hello! Not you, bitch! I'm busy! No, what I really need is some ice cream. Made out of freaking monkeys! Aw, shit! It's Donkey Kong! DK, baby! Donkey's ready to flex the muscles and pork our candy! Anyways, back to country. So if you guys haven't played Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, boy, you are missing out. This game is absolutely fun and a pain in my ass. To explain the story of this game, DK along with Diddy Kong, Dixie Kong, and Cranky Kong are celebrating DK's birthday, but later have their island taken away from these snowy enemies known as the Snowmads. So it's up to Donkey Kong and the Arctic Monkeys to save their island and get their home back. This puts us in one of my favorite levels in the game, Frosty Fruit. This level is challenging and goddamn delicious. It features everything snow related. Snow dropping from the sky, slippery forest to f your momentum, and so many frozen treats in the background. Frozen bananas, popsicles, bouncy watermelons, fruit cubes. Oh my god, this level is great, I can piss! But sadly I can't, because my piss is frozen. Ew. Also, I love how not only we can control Donkey Kong, but we can also play as his friends and use their abilities as well. Like Diddy Kong's jetpack, Dixie Kong's hair for a jump boost or water boost, and Scrooge with Cranky Kong's pogo cane to stab the Snowmads to Kingdom Come. Did I also forget to mention that this game also has secrets to find puzzle pieces and Kong letters to add a bit of fun and replayability? No? Well, now you know. Now shut up and eat my popsicle stick. You know, I'd be hard pressed to not glue this level on the list, but hey, sometimes when you gotta play video games, you just gotta relax and beat the f out of robots with a goddamn werewolf. Yeah, you can't tell me you didn't see this coming. And can you blame me? I love this game. Sonic Unleashed has a lot of fun levels that has Sonic going to different countries, running, jumping, and eating coconuts with his cute little puffball.
Bitch, I'm adorable.
Anyways, on to the story. Sonic Unleashed focuses on Sonic to stop Eggman from using his metallic dick cannon, but then absorbs the energy from Sonic in the chaos symbols, then uses the cannon to activate his super laser piss straight down into the earth, breaking it into pieces, unleashing Dark Gaia, and turning Sonic into a wolf. That's it. But Sonic later comes across a character he names Chip who lost his memory. So Sonic helps the little bugger to find his memory to help restore the world. So let's be honest, the world is already broken to begin with. This leads to one of my favorite levels in the game, HOLOSKA's Cool Edge. And just to be clear, I'm talking about the nighttime version with the werehog, not the daytime version. I mean, that level is fun, but the slippery levels bug me at high speeds, and the bobsled can go die in a freaking tsunami. Anyways, in Cool Edge with the werehog, you have to reach the end of the level to get to the next Gaia temple. This is where you jump, platform, and explore the level. There are also gimmicks where you have to climb up ice poles, ice slides, and activating switches to keep on proceeding. Though the only downside I feel like drags this level down a bit is quite honestly those goddamn enemies! Here is where Sonic has his werehog abilities to damage the out of those enemies, putting down Dark Gaia enemies and Eggman robots out of their misery like the IRS beating me down for not paying taxes. For real though, screw tax evasion. And lastly, what I like about this level? The music. Oh my goodness, this music is so beautiful and peaceful. And then you get to the enemy encounters, then it goes yeah, it's really f***ing annoying. Bottom line, Cool Edge was a great time. And yes, I know the daytime level is fun as well, but the nighttime is where I had the most joy. Sonic Unleashed is a great game, and I highly recommend any fan or newcomer to give it a try. Now, please port this game in future console, Sega! Oh yes, my sweet vanilla ice cream sundae with sprinkles looks so good! I cannot wait to put you in my mouth! Don't take that out of context. Anyways, down the hatch! I'm putting your ass on a diet. Ah, Kirby. This cute little puffball will never leave my eyes no matter how many times I beat him with the matchstick. Now if you guys are familiar with my channel, I actually touched upon Kirby's video games back in one of my past videos. You better watch it after this! Anyways, Kirby's video games on the 3DS are my favorite for how it incorporates Kirby's moveset and gameplay in the handheld system. This is not the first time though. Stupid! So on to Kirby Triple Deception. In this game, some of the landmarks of Dreamland have been taken by a giant steam cog. Oh, My bad, there's a typo. A giant beanstalk known as the Dreamcock. Damn it, stupid typo. The Dreamstalk that has been unleashed by a spider dude named Taranza. In addition to that, King Dedede is captured along with his castle. So it's up to Kirby to get to the Dreamstalk, save the fat penguin motherfucker, and save all of Dreamland. Now this game is easy, but fun in all the right ways. Gee, I wonder why. This brings me over to one of my favorite levels in the game, Old Odyssey. So far the level begins nice and simple. Ahem! We have ice floors and giant balls that give you a bit of a challenge. Nothing too big or too hard, hopefully. This soon leads to a small mid-boss fight with Flame Galbaros, who spits that hot breath for a rap music album. Now this isn't too bad. Oh, but this gets very interesting. See, in the beginning of the game, you later come across a seed glowing from its roots, and once you touch it, Kirby sucks everything in his goddamn way. This ability is known as Hypernova, and as I stated before, it has the ability for Kirby to suck everything. Enemies, houses, clouds, dicks, ignore that last one. Basically, this power-up is fantastic to abuse. Look out folks, Kirby is here and he's freaking gay! This is where you use the power to its potential at this level. See, during this level, when you have the power in your possession, you later come across giant snowman heads, who are headless because snowman abuse is a thing apparently. So Kirby having to use the Hypernova ability to connect their heads back to their bodies, which feels like you're playing a small puzzle of some sorts. Once you do that, the snowman and snow woman, I'm not sexist I swear, will be happy, and in return they will reward you with certain treasures. As you progress, you'll come across 3 YOSHI'S hiding in their homes, and you know what to do.
Suck 'em hard, suck 'em hard, suck 'em really, really hard!
This leads to the final act of the level where the YOSHI'S run and fall to their deaths. Okay, but for real, they actually jump into a giant motherfucking robot. The only way to beat this bitch is when it launches missiles at you and you need to aim back in their wood tiles in order to beat it. Once you do that, the robot is destroyed and the YOSHI'S will be dead. I had a lot of good memories in Old Odyssey. It's not only a good level, but I can say that it's simple yet challenging, has nice puzzles to earn good prizes, and a nice boss to end it all the way to the end. God, I love you, you pink marshmallow. So, you guys have been waiting for number 1, eh? Well, I must say you guys made it very well to get this far. So we covered a lot of different snow levels that involve platforming, and shooting, fighting, sucking, you get the idea. But now, it's time for my number 1 favorite snow level of all time. This level, in my opinion, covers almost all the things I've mentioned, and I think I found a perfect snow level. For me at least. It's fun, energetic, lets you explore, has a bit of combat, and platforming in the snow. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you a snow level with a young girl, a pirate, and a juicy ass! Oh, y'all boys better be ready for some sweet genie action. Cause we are going to venture into the world of Shantae. Now for all you guys who aren't aware who the Shantae is, sit your ass down cause boy, I'm about to give you a lesson. Shantae is a half genie hero that was released on Nintendo consoles but now currently released on different consoles cause Nintendo. Anyways, this series was created by the lovely people known as WayForward, the same guys who made the DuckTales remastered River City Girls and Mighty Switch Force with girls that look goddamn gorgeous. They better not be underrated. However, Shantae has still been on WayForward's best games in its lineup, and this half genie bitch is still on her toes, boobs, and ass alive and well. And nowhere is more relevant, in my opinion, to be Shantae's best game in the series, Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. This game is hella great. The platforming, the music, the sprite work, the titties, this game has it all! So here's the story. Shantae has lost her genie abilities, which defeats the purpose of being a half genie, so she goes to find out why she lost her genie powers and later comes across her arch nemesis, Risky Boots, standing strong with her skull hooters. Anyways, Risky, like Shantae, has also lost her power to control her minions, the Tinkerbats. This is actually the result of a dark curse that actually affects them. So it's up to the 2 women to team up and stop this curse from affecting everything in its path. This leads us to our final destination on my list, Frostbite Island. And here is where I love this world. Here in Frostbite, we have to drag Shantae to the top of the mountain because 2 bad guys, Ammo Baron and Techno Baron, are planning to blow up Scuttletown. So you need to get up the mountain to stop their plans. This is where the gameplay comes to action. You have Shantae running through platforms to run and jump, but the biggest part of this is while you don't have Shantae's genie powers, the game makes up for it by giving you Risky's pirate weapons to help you. Now I can shoot my enemies without any remorse! Anyways, you keep going up the mountain avoiding snow snow dogs and robots that should be arrested for sexual assault. You later reach the sky, and the platforming here is actually pretty fun, though not as fun as having SHANTAE being bored to death. You later come across Bolo, who, surprise surprise, is working for Ammo Baron under his care. Stupid. So after helping him trash down Ammo Baron's plans, you later enter an abandoned factory and, let's just say, oh this is gonna be interesting. Lots of kissing robots, conveyor belts, a squishy heart, I'm stealing your heart tonight, bitch, and so many spikes. But the big highlight of this world is at the end of the level, where you fight against the Steel Faggot. Oh, sorry, that was a typo. The Steel Maggot. This boss is entertaining to fight. In this boss, you need to shoot down 3 red buttons above him, then when they're all pushed, you need to push the button that's on his ass. Keep on doing the same method over and over again until he dies in less than 2 minutes. Huh? Yeah, this boss is not really that long. It kind of takes away a bit of the challenge, but it's still a fun boss fight regardless. Bottom line, Frostbite Island has it all. A fun yet challenging level, good platforming, funny and likable characters, titties, and ending it all with a boss fight. This level is hands down my favorite for a reason, and I see no reason to change that. Thank you, SHANTAE. Keep on being yourself, flipping your hair, and shaking that ass, girl. You deserve the #1 spot. Man, she is so goddamn cool. She totally deserves to be in Super Smash Brothers. Why do you hate me, Sakurai? Well, guys, that's all my favorite snow levels. Thank you all for watching my video. If you guys enjoy it, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. If you guys want to, why not share your top 10 favorite snow levels in the comment section? I would love to hear your thoughts. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Take care, wear a mask, and I'll talk to you guys real soon. Have a nice day, ladies and gentlemen.